Hey kids, welcome back to Let's Play Morrowind. We are in Ald-Velothi after a rather unsuccessful jaunt through the region. We have some slightly better gear at this point, steel arrows rather than iron, and we got a slightly better sword. So yeah, we should be able to avoid. We should be able to avoid dying quite so much, although I do think that we, we will continue to encounter. This is more Morrowind at low levels. You often encounter things you can't deal with early on, and you just sort of have to run away a whole bunch. But that's the name of the game. Ooh, that longbow is in shit shape. So last episode we did this quest where we delivered the potion of cure disease to Theldin Virith, and we are going to report back to Naminda, I think, in Ald'ruhn. I think that she'll have more quests for us. A lot of the Redoran quests are kind of up in this area, so we're going to be spending a fair amount of time up here. I've been thinking about the progression of this Let's Play, and I think that, for the time being, most of the roads we've been walking and stuff, we've sort of only done once, and I think I'll continue to do almost everything on screen and stuff like that. At some point, if at some point I need to do some traveling around over areas that we've already walked or whatever, I may do some of that off screen. We'll see. We'll see how it feels. We'll see if it feels right. Let's put it that way. But I don't want this whole series to be me just trudging around in the wilderness and fighting rats. Hopefully we're starting to get to a point where we can, deal with bandits in caves with some degree of success. I think that the leveling mod I'm using, the re-leveling mod that re-levels random leveled enemies. Some enemies in Morrowind are leveled. I think that might have an effect. We might be encountering things that are a little bit nastier than you normally would. Oh, that's annoying. Okay, just select the whole stack. Why can't I repair that? Oh, I completely repaired it. Okay. Good. Alright. Yeah, so we're gonna head back to Ald'ruhn. We're gonna head back to Ald'ruhn, I guess. Will this road take us there? Probably easiest. I think we can actually just go straight. No, we can't go south. We have to go east a bit. We want to give this this Dahrk ruin a wide berth for sure. Oh, nasty load spike. Yeah, hopefully we'll get some skills up on the way. If I do a little bit of like walking around, if I feel like if I feel like I need to grind this character to, up a couple levels, then again I'll consider doing it off screen. I'm to be honest, I think I'm kind of reluctant to do very much. I certainly won't be doing any quest related stuff or whatever. But again, I'm just trying to do a balance between showing you guys the game and also focusing a bit on the more interesting kind of character development stuff rather than, putzing around. But I don't know. I think it's a beautiful game to look at, even with these old graphics and texture mods and everything. And love the atmosphere of the game. This guy is not doing well with these rope bridges. I think if we go this way, I think this is a bit faster to go down this way and go over this bridge. Oh, okay, we've got a blighted Nyx Hound ahead guarding the other side of the bridge. Just rest for an hour, regain fatigue. Unarmored skill up to 9. I'm kind of glad that I decided not to wear a helmet. I mostly did it for aesthetic purposes, but it has the indirect effect of increasing our unarmored skill. I know in the vanilla game that unarmored was kind of a broken stat. I think it was a rounding error, or basically it just didn't. Your armor class, as your unarmored skill went up, your armored class didn't increase. It was badly coded or something. And so a lot of Morrowind, if you're reading like on the wikis or whatever, will tell you just don't, never use unarmored or whatever. But from what I understand, I'm pretty sure I've either got a mod, I know I've looked into this at one point, and I've either got a mod that fixes it, or it's in the patch for Purists mod, or it might even be fixed in OpenMW. OpenMW's engine might just fix it. I can't remember. I did investigate it though, and it does, something in my setup fixes that bug, is what I'm trying to say. Good. We can now one-hit a rat. Having the better bow makes a big difference. The thing with archery is you need a better bow. You also need the better arrows. Like, it's kind of a multi-component thing. We want to go south, so I think we're going to be going down this way. Kind of tempted to go grab those mud crabs. Let's not. Let's stay focused here. That looks like an Ashlander camp. Kind of don't want to tangle with them. Last time we ran into Ashlanders, oh, that's definitely an Ashlander camp. Last time we ran into Ashlanders, they had nasty spells, and they quite quickly killed us. Yeah. Just grabbing a few extra alchemy ingredients whenever I think of it. Really, I don't know if I need to sneak here, but I really just don't want to fight 3 Ashlanders. Good try. Let's leave them alone. The thing about Ashlanders, they don't often have a lot of stuff, and they often have these like nasty destruction spells. But they usually don't have very much valuable stuff. We are in a somewhat dangerous part of the world up here. It's not the safest anyway. The closer we get to Alduin, the safer it gets. Lots of chokeweed, though. Can we see all the way to the... That must be the... Yeah, we can... I think we can see all the way. That looks like the Bitter Coast. There's that... There's a... That... Like a... I'm seeing a... one of those Dunmer fortresses over there. Awesome. Yeah, that was a decent shortcut. The main road kind of takes you all the way over to Kuhl, that little fishing village up there, and then loops down. But this was faster. Another thing, you know, so far as I've been making these videos, to be perfectly honest, I've really haven't been doing a lot of editing. I kind of just got all this Let's Play stuff set up a few weeks ago, and I've been gradually expanding my toolbox of, you know, software and stuff that I'm using to make these. And I've been playing around with different video editing software and stuff, free video editing software, because I am not, you know, for the time being anyway, I don't really want to spend a lot of money. Okay, what are we doing here? Is this... Huh. I don't know if this path goes the right way here. We'll find out. I don't want to spend a lot of money, but I have been playing around and learning a bit about some of the video editing software, so yeah, this is not the way we want to go. We want to go, I think, south of that. Yeah, and so I can also at some point I'm hoping that some of these videos will be a bit more polished and have a little bit of editing in them. Of course, the thing about editing is that if I edit a video, it just adds many hours to the process of recording these videos and then putting them up. And so I'm trying to strike a balance. Every time I edit a video, it's not so much the actual editing itself, it's whoa. Mamea Sanctum of Awakening. I have a feeling we shouldn't bother going in there right now. I'm sure we'll be back there when we're higher level. I can totally see a Frost Acheron from here. Again, let's just steer clear. I'm kind of taking a silly shortcut here. What is your deal? Lucan Osir.
What's this about?
Stand still. Astorius. Lucan Astorius. Damn, where is that guy? He made me promise to meet me here with these goods, and now he's late. I'm a busy man. You wouldn't be, by any chance, be heading toward Alderun, would you? Maybe you could do me a favor. Here's the deal. I've got to get these weapons to Yak Gros Skandar in Alderun as quickly as possible. He was supposed to meet me here, but hasn't shown up yet. I suppose I must have missed him. You shouldn't be standing around here, man. There's a fucking Frost Acheron just over that hill. If you're willing to deliver these to him at Rat in the Pot, I'd be grateful. And I figure I could throw 100 septims your way. Of course, I'd ask you to swear an oath to Zenithar. May he grace us with lots of loot that you deliver my goods, or face his heavenly wrath. Yeah, well, I've sworn an oath to Zenithar before, so I think we can do that. I don't think that our membership in the tribunal prevents us from swearing an oath to this heathen god for the purpose of making 100 septim. Great. You will? Excellent. And may Zenithar's divine provincial light shine on all of your merchantly activities. Good luck. Just tell Gros Gandar that you have Lucan's shipment. He'll know what to do. Huh. Steel short sword, silver flame blade, steel staff, and silver war axe. Interesting. Of course, we can't steal all those. Do I want to put these? You know what? I think I'll just carry them. A little bit worried about putting them on Oliver, in case. I don't know. Honestly, it's probably one of these quests where like any steel short sword will do. But I haven't. This is the quest that I have not encountered in a long time in this game, so I just don't want to fuck it up. See, this is what I want us to be able to do. Ideally with bandits, though, and not Kwama foragers. I'd like to be able to shoot them once or twice, get a sneak attack, and then by the time they actually get up to us, it'd be nice if they would be closer to dead, so that we're not doing a lot of close quarters. Oh god. Okay, new. Those are more Ashlanders. Ah, there's the path. There's an egg mine. Awesome. Got all sorts of alchemical ingredients. If we ever get back to our alchemy lab at the Balmora Temple, we'll have lots of stuff to, lots of potions to make. I like to collect lots of stuff and then bring it all back at once, and that way That way you can kind of level up your alchemy a couple times all in one go, rather than continually making stuff. Is this... Yeah, this is the same path that we always take into Ald'ruhn. Okay. We sort of took a shortcut through the back country to get here. Thankfully, we avoided any Ashlanders or, you know, Acheronaks. Two things we should not try and tackle at this point. I've got some ideas about where I want to take this Let's Play. I mean, I you know, short of I don't want to give you guys any spoilers or anything. But you know, we're gonna stay up here for a bit and do some House Redarin quests for the time being. And I think we'll do Ghost Gate, the last temple pilgrimage. We'll do Ghost Gate on the way back to Balmora. I think that's you know, for the time being we can. Ald'ruhn's got lots of good shops, and we can maybe get some better weapons and you know, try our hand at a few more modest quests before we go up to Ghost Gate. And then we'll be, you know, after that we'll be back in Balmora, and we can think about where we go from there. And once again, I promise you guys, we are going to be going to the lands of Tamriel Rebuilt very, very soon. I mean, I say very soon, and that you know, it may be 5 or 6 or 7, or I don't know how many episodes it's going to be, but I don't. I wanna kind of build a bit of a character, and oh my god. No, let's do this. I'm gonna save. Always worried about Oliver. Jesus, it's a nasty one. Well, we can use our healing spell. I know I'm casting these spells with low fatigue. It's a stupid idea. But we'll be in Ald'ruhn soon enough. God, these load times are bad. Yep, this way. Just like a dead rat from our last trip along this road. It's been a couple episodes since we were in Ald'ruhn, because we were up in Nissus doing those pilgrimage quests, and then over to Ald'Volothi. So yeah, those trees have been redone in one of the visual mods. I have so many texture mods and stuff installed. I just don't even. I hardly remember what the vanilla game looks like, to be honest. There's probably some vanilla textures in here too. There's probably just some left over that none of my mods replace, and I'm sure we'll bump into one of those and be like, whoa, what's this? Like, low quality texture. Time's at 9 p.m. Perfect. Well, I think we'll go to the Rat in the Pot Inn, because that's where the guy we need to give all this junk to is. Man, nasty storm. Oliver is, of course, totally unfazed. That's how you get the blight, Oliver, hanging out in these ash storms. Turn around one day and we'll have a blighted Guar behind us. Maybe we can take our torch out. So can actually see something. That's a weird graphical thing going on there. I'm not sure what's going on there. I think it has to do with whatever mod has to do with the way the flame is interacting with the winds, the ash, or whatever. I think there's something going on there. It's making those weird kind of squares appear around the flame, because it doesn't do that when we're indoors. Not that I've noticed anyway. Maybe I just haven't noticed it. But yeah, probably worth trying to fix that at some point. Okay, where is the rat in the pot? This is the Mages Guild. The rat in the pot, I feel like it's sort of up this way.
What is this about?
Okay. Give me a second here. Oh god, it's behind us. I know there's like two inns in this town, and I never remember which one is which. Is it? Yeah, it's just down here. Okay. Yep. Aldruin's a cool town. Love playing veteran characters, but weather sucks. A lot. Alright, who do I need to talk to in here? Some orc. Put our torch out. Nope. Nope. You look like an orc.
Say your words.
Yak Groskandar. Nope. Do you sell things? You sell spells. Cool. High level spells. Damn. Interesting. Ah, another orc. This must be... Yes! There we are. Hello. I have Lucan's shipment for you. Supposed to meet me with shipment. Didn't show. Don't like that. Good that you brought them, though. Good weapons. Here. There we go. Cool. Well, that's just 100 gold. Do you offer any training, or... No, we can't buy anything from you. I heard the head of the Thieves Guild is pretty mad about some missing artifacts. I'm Yak Groskandar. I do a little of this, a little of that. Are you in the Thieves Guild? Maybe those weapons were stolen. Maybe we just shipped stolen weapons. Interesting. Interesting.
What is this about?
Can I get a bed? No, apparently not. Is this one of these like inns that don't have beds?
I could kill that Guar.
Or do I have to go downstairs and talk to someone else? No. This guy just sells guides to Aldruin. Tongue Toad. Right.
Fresh game.
Okay, whatever. I can't find the guy to talk to rent a bed in here, so I'm just gonna go to the Aldruin Temple, and we're gonna sleep there. Carrying anything heavy? Not really, no. Okay. Good God. I think it actually slows down our walking speed. This is really the atmosphere of Morrowind, though. This kind of dark place, with dark interiors, and just terrible weather, sort of in the back country. And we'll talk to Naminda in the morning. That's fine. This place is actually pleasantly lit. Oh, storm's cleared up. Let's go talk to Naminda and see what she has for us. I know there's mods that put a lot of extra NPCs in these towns so that places like this don't look quite so empty. And I like the idea in theory, but I don't know. I find it really changes the character of the game, having all these NPCs, and some of them have like dialogue that's not very well written and sort of quests that are...
something I can
Anyway,
do for you?
I've
What
decided
brings you
not to
here?
put them in, to kind of keep mostly just the vanilla NPCs in Vardenfell anyway. Let's talk to Laminda. Did you deliver the cure disease potion to Theldin Virith? Yes, I did. Good work, Hlena. I heard you delivered the potion. Well, you just asked me if you heard. By the way, like, who told you? It took me an awfully long time to walk all the way up there, deliver that potion, and then walk back, so... Do you have spies there who managed to get back before I did? Ugh, ridiculous. Just tell me when you're ready for more duties. We're ready. A Redoran trader has gone missing. I need someone to help find Mathis Dalabar. Mathis Dalabar is a trader who comes through Ald'ruin just about every month. He was probably headed towards Margon or Nissus. Talk to the people in Margon to find out if anyone there knows what happened to him. I'll mark these towns on your map. Cool. Can I get advancement? I'm an Oathman. Cool. Every time we get advancement, we get cheaper stuff from Redoran merchants. We have 754 gold. And yeah. I'm just trying to think if there's anything we want to sell. I want to sell that scroll. And maybe take a look at what some of the shopkeepers have to offer here. And then we'll head to Margon to look for that guy.
Oathman of House Redoran. How may I help you?
Yeah, I'm an Oathman now. Oathman. Smith. We can now get discounts with the Redoran Smiths since we're part of the family. I am Tuvoso Belith, and this is my son, Deval, and presumably he's over there somewhere. I'm a Smith of House Redoran. What do you got? Not much. Nice to get a long sword at some point. Throwing knives. Flame arrows. Those are cool. I'm hoping that we'll get some of these off of like a skeleton that drops them or something, though, to be honest. Do I want to get... You know what? I'm going to get some more armor's hammers. We go through them pretty fast. Cool. Yeah. Yep. At this point, I don't know if we're... Honestly, our armor skill might be so low that it costs us more to buy hammers than it does to repair stuff, but it'll get progressively better. Am I gonna get lost in here? Yes. The answer to that is always yes. This is one of those weird spaces in the game that I find very difficult to navigate because it's like super symmetrical and everything looks the same. Maybe that's just my weird spatial sense. Like, every time I come into a space like this in the game, I find it hard to like find the exit or remember what door I went through. Because you sort of don't have peripheral vision, right? So if you turn around, you kind of turn very quickly. You can sort of forget where you are. But that really might just be me. Probably do that in real life too, to be honest. Right. Well, I think we're gonna do maybe this trip without Oliver.
Hail and welcome.
To
Do
be
you have any
honest.
news?
I don't know what there is in the way of accommodation in Margan. It's my only concern. But
I suppose we can talk.
but I think we'll maybe do. How far is it? That's pretty far. It's probably a few hours walk. And we don't know if we're gonna find the guy. Yeah, we'll take Oliver. You know, we don't know if we're gonna find him there. We're looking for a missing merchant, so. So yeah. Oops. There. I might see what I can do about these load times. It might just be the distant terrain. I know it is a bit of an open MW thing for sure. But I don't know. I'm not sure I really mind. Sounds like combat music to me. Oliver's not freak. Oh, I see what's going on. Oh, he went straight for Oliver, man. The thing is, we had the last sword that we had didn't do as much damage, but I think it did have it was a bit faster. Right, because if you're using a sword that does more damage, but that you can't swipe as fast with, I'm not sure you win out in the end. Of course, the amount of damage you do depends on how long you hold the. I think the longer you hold the. Oops. The longer that you kind of like hold back the weapon before you strike, the more damage it does, so. Well. Not much of a hunter. How many days have we been in this game? It's day 12. You know, we've done an awful lot in a week and a half, considering we just got off a prison ship. I really need fatigue to be doing this. I like the fatigue thing in this game. I know, like in Skyrim or whatever, you have this kind of instant recharge. Fatigue or stamina or whatever they're calling it now, and I understand that there's a lot of people who just don't want to have to deal with that fatigue bar entering into every calculation, but I don't know, I like it. I think it adds a certain level of immersion. Movement's probably a bit too slow in this game, but again, you know, the speed of the movement makes the world feel bigger, right? If you could run around at twice this speed in Morrowind, I think you would find the world would feel a lot smaller. Oops. That was a waste of an arrow. Red lichen. Red lichen's pretty rare. There's none of it there. Shulk resin, reasonably valuable. Fortify health is not a particularly useful effect, though. Am I kind of going on a dead end here? Who knows? I need to go north. I think this was a bit of a dead end. Yeah, I think it was. Let's just keep going this way. We're going into the Ashlands here. Aldrun is kind of on the edge of the Ashlands, and Margan is very much in the Ashlands. Personality 47, agility 59, short blade 53. I've been thinking about, I know that we're in House Redoran, and we definitely have to, I don't think any of our skills are the skills that House Redoran asks for in terms of advancement, so at some point we're going to hit a barrier in terms of how much we can progress in House Redoran, and I think we're going to have to, at that point, we're going to have to go do some kind of freelance adventuring, and probably pay for some training, maybe like in Longsword or in one of the skills that they value. I do want to grab a couple of these trauma roots. Whoa, 5, perfect. Oh yeah, this is a trauma shrub. Cool. They do levitation. You can make some levitate potions. Cliff racer plumes also contribute to levitation potions, so yeah, levitation potions are reasonably cheap to make in terms of the availability of their ingredients. More athletics. I think athletics is a Redoran skill, so that might be helpful because it's a rather easy one to train. Ah, nice. We one-hitted him. I don't know how our archery, I think, is increasing quite slowly. Marksman, it's called. 42. Yeah. The thing is, though, I never worry too much about marksman because it doesn't need to be that good. As long as we have a solid weapons skill. Should we? Let's investigate. I do feel like we should kind of stay on task here and get to Margan, but let's at least take a look at what this is. Odeball. I'm gonna walk in here and it's gonna be 6th house or something. Let's do it. Oh. This looks like a pretty standard issue bandit with an axe. Oh god.
You will die!
Okay. Okay, we survived that. What do you got? Torches? Nothing of value. We could use some more money, to be honest, because we don't have doing caves like this, if we can survive, is going to be one of the best ways for us to make money in this playthrough, especially until we get higher level. Because the House Redoran really just doesn't offer you anything in terms of money. If you play House Lalu, you can kind of buy your way. You don't even need to level up and grind, you can just buy all sorts of great stuff. Especially if you have a character with high mercantile. I see something moving up there. Maybe it was just a... Oh, yeah. Enemies don't really patrol in Morrowind, so... What is that? Is that like a Nyx Hound, or is this an... This isn't an egg mine, is it? Oh god. Oh, it's a Nyx Hound, okay. Nyx Hounds we can handle. This one looks like it's blighted or something, although to be honest, I just can't tell. Ugh, again. Why are these bandits keeping blighted Nyx Hounds? take your meat. Not yours. I see a bunch of crates here. Could be good stuff. Okay, so we got some valuable... exclusive restore strength. That's very valuable. To be honest, it's almost worth keeping, because when you get your strength hit by you know, one of those bone walkers or something, it's just so unpleasant. But yeah, if we run into a bone walker at this point, I don't even think we have an enchanted weapon at all. Yeah, this is pretty slim pickings, to be honest. Except for that potion. That potion was nice. Again, these containers here are all re-leveled by one of my mods. We won't be getting... We'll be getting a mix of the odd good thing and you know, lots of crap, and that will continue as we get higher in levels. So one of the things that happens in Vanilla Morrowind is I think some of these are leveled, these containers. Like there's like leveled loot or whatever. Interesting. There's nobody here. And you can kind of get rich real quick, I find. Salt rice is great. And I'll take a korma egg and give that to Oliver. Oliver, always good to find food for Oliver. What do we got here? Oh god. That's not good. And I've just quick saved too, which probably wasn't very smart, to be perfectly honest. Oh no, we're good. We're fine. Wow. These are surprisingly weak bandits. Odebal's outlaw key. Oh, it's loot. It's not a fat loot. It's just a loot. I'll take it. We'll put it on Oliver. It's always good to have music in your life, right? Okay, there's like a fire pit there, and I have a feeling there's like 2 other bandits around it. I would like to put some training into sneak, because I don't know if you've noticed, I've been doing an awful lot of sneaking, and that's how much we've progressed. 5% of a level. Sneak just, in my opinion, sneak just does not progress fast enough in this game. You need to be very, very close to NPCs to raise sneak, and you'll see someone's, I guarantee you someone's going to be watching this and say, yeah, well, you can just like toggle the sneak button and sit in Balmora for 3 hours or whatever, and like that's not, I just don't think that's a well-designed skill, to be perfectly honest. Either I mean to a certain degree, the fact that you can do training, tempting. No, we're using steel arrows. I don't want to be using iron arrows. Tempted to sell them, to be honest. Fairly light. These, on the other hand, I want. These are good. Yeah, you get a sneak attack with these. They're good. They work good at kind of medium range. They're also cool. Come on. Throwing stars. Throwing stars are cool. Did I already do these ones up here? Nice. Nice. We could take one of these caves and turn it into our hideout if we wanted to. I'm gonna look at the map here. Where have I not gone? I haven't gone to the right. The entrance is back this way. I don't know if I need to... Oh yeah, this is one of these multi-leveled ones. I haven't gone that way, correct? Yes. This cave is surprisingly easy. Of course, sometimes you go into a cave like this and... Okay, that is probably locked by... Oh, there was a lock. There was a trapped chest back there that I didn't open. That was stupid. I'll go back and do that. What's in here? Oh boy. Yeah, my sneak is not really quite where I want it to be honest. Oh, that's not good. Is that a summon? Why are you still alive? Your summoner's... Okay, good. He's dead. Did that hit me with anything nasty? Nothing here looks drained or anything? Yeah, these bandits suck. They're like level 1 style. Oh, God. He's got casting arms out as well. Yep. We're really rocking this one. I'm not even using the steel arrows. How big is this place? Yeah, sometimes you go into one of these caves and it like leads to a vampire lair or something, so that's always something to be afraid of. What do we got here? God. Steel flame mace? Nah. Need to hotkey that as well. Oh, perfect. Just as I was thinking just as we were doing that, God, I'm gonna run out of lockpicks. Lockpicks are one of those things you always want to make sure you got tons of, and Hacklow, awesome. I don't see any dudes. Quam eggs, always good. Expensive belt. What am I wearing? I'm wearing a belt of iron will. Meh. We're still pretty poor, you know. We should be fairly open-minded about taking loot. I'm not one of these people who likes to, you know, loot absolutely everything. That's kind of why I like to have Oliver too. I like the immersion of having a beast of burden carry a lot of our stuff. You know, having an entire arsenal in your inventory has always seemed awesome. Security skill up to 21. A Surfeit of Thieves. Cool. We'll take it for the collection. Yeah, no. So I kind of like to be a little bit minimalist in terms of what I take, what I steal. So there's one chest I didn't open. Now, leaving a chest unopened, though, that's not awesome. Another exclusive potion that we can sell. Most of the time, I don't keep around those restore attribute spells because you can go to a shrine. You can like go to a shrine and fix it that way. It'd be nice to have a spell that would restore attributes, though. If we can get good enough at restoration, that I would definitely be into that. Scuttle, always good. Awesome. So the only thing that I'm missing is in one of the other rooms. Is there anything down here? Not really, huh? No, this doesn't lead anywhere. That was a surprisingly boring cave. Some of these texture mods are creating issues, like, or mesh mods or something are definitely creating issues with characters falling through the rocks. Something's doing it anyway. Who knows? Who knows? Yeah, somewhere in here there was a chest that was trapped. I think it's this one. There we are. Yeah. No way am I leaving a chest unopened. 5 gold. Well, whatever. Yeah, really, this was a particularly unremarkable bandit cave. I need to go this way. Where is the exit? We came in through here, I guess. Well, we cleared our first cave. Honestly, I'm feeling pretty happy about that. I was kind of worried that this that Hlena was not gonna survive long in this world at the rate she was going with you know, not being able to clear the most basic of bandit caves. But let's I'm gonna mark this. It's cleared on the map. Love this feature. We'll mark that as cleared on the map. And yeah, that's I'm pretty happy with that. On that note, I think we will continue our trek to Margon next episode. So if you like the video, please hit that like button, and if you like the series and you want to see more videos, more content, please subscribe to the channel. Thank you very much for watching, and I will see you next time. Ciao.